Good morning everyone. So I am bulk filming, but I am in my hoodie this morning. It's quite beautiful here in the UK, and when you see this I will have been in Japan for a couple of weeks. Although I'm thinking I might put this up this week because this is not my cash stuffing. I am going to take all my money out my binders and put prop notes in. I've got a few here, and then use that money to put back into my account. So there's no cash in my binders while I go overseas. So this will be going up this week, I think, so I can talk about the weather. It is stunning. I've actually got the door open now because it's really warm. I'm on my second coffee. This is decaf though, because I can only do one coffee in the morning. I have the Nespresso. Mum bought it when I arrived in the UK because I couldn't stand the coffee. That's better. So we're going to go into each binder. I've got my piece of paper here going back to the bank and what's in the bank, because we have been prop filming, so you would have not seen some of this going in already. But let's start in here. So we have got, in emergency, we've got £10 to go back to the bank, and we have got the 40 from the cash stuffing I will be doing in the future. Isn't that great? So back to the bank. I better write that it's emergency on my piece of paper. Emergency has 10 going back to the bank and has in prop notes 50 now. So here we go. So if I take 2 20s and 10, I can put a £50 in there, and then that's to go back to the bank. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's 20. So we've got 60 in there. Oh, that was hiding. So that's a pretty good start to my emergency fund. And hopefully by the end of this month I can start stuffing my iris binder. So today, because I got paid, I have put the debt back to New Zealand. So 480 pounds has gone back to New Zealand. So I'm going to leave that in there because that will tell me what I've put back to New Zealand. So the exchange rate was really good today. So I think I've got 1,400 and something going back to New Zealand, which will be great because next month I've got 3 mortgage payments, because I pay fortnightly, twice a year. I have 3 payments in 1 month, which means my mortgage payments get paid. My mortgage gets paid off a bit quicker because I pay fortnightly, and there's 26 fortnights in a year, so I get to add some stuff. So now the flights has nothing in here because you will see a game that I play. So I'll do that binder in a minute. On holiday, we've got no money in here because I spent it, and again you'll see that video, but we've got 10, 20, 50s, it's 80 in there. So this is holiday fund, which actually I've spent today because I put 200 across to my global account and converted it to yen. So I'm using my spending money for next month and this. So I'm going to leave that, and I'm not going to say anything's in it because it's probably going to be gone. Okay, so I've also put £80 across for my council rates and £80 across to New Zealand for my house insurance, and then 15 is my registration, which stays in the bank. So I need to put that. So all that's done. So I'm thinking, does that make sense to you? But yeah, so the only pots I need to worry about are the pots that are going to be putting back into my English bank account. The pots that are saving up for my New Zealand account, I won't include. So in the bank for my registrations, I need to put that down. Registrations has £15 in the bank. The other reason I'm writing down what's in the bank is because before I go to Japan to see the grandchildren, I want to be able to put that money into savings so I don't spend it. Okay, in my birthday, we have 5, 10 in prop notes. So there's 10 in the bank. And there's 15 to go back to the bank. So birthday, 15 going back to the bank. So we're going to get 15, 20, 25. So that's 25 in there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's correct. So we've got prop notes in there. No cash. Excellent. So I haven't done this for ages, and this is my favourite part of cash stuffing, is seeing what I've saved. Okay, so in here we've got 30 in Christmas. So £20 will go back to the bank. And, oh my goodness. 5, yes, that's all right. And then we've got £10 already in the bank. So we need 20. We've got a 30, so I did make some £30. So 20, 30. So £30 in there. I'm sorry if you can hear the dog. That's the neighbour's dog. Constant barking. Craft. What have we got in here? So the reason these prop notes are in here is for I've been videoing in some advanced, and I should have done this first. So we've got 30 in here, so 20 for crafts goes back to the bank, and there's 10 in prop notes. So let's see if we can find another 30. Yes, we can. So that has £30 in it. That's good. And I don't think Beauty has prop notes. In fact, I should write down what is in there. £10. Beauty has £10 in the bank. This is because I was filming before I got paid, and I didn't want to get money out before I go overseas. So I've been filming in advance. So you're getting to see how much I've done already. So there's 20 in clothes in the bank. I am writing off to the side here. And what else have we got in here? And yeah, nothing in there. Right, that's that done. So I'm going to do my flights. So this is the game I'm playing. And I've played this, and this video will go up this weekend. So I'm going to change that 5 for prop note. So I need a calculator and I don't have one, so I'm going to have to write down. So in flights, in this pocket, we have a 5 to bank and 10 in prop. Right, so that's that one. This one has a 20 in prop. Spell. Okay, this one has, so what I did, I took my month's allowance and played the game because it filled it all up. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in there in prop. In prop. But 5 went back to the bank. Did it? Ooh, yes. Okay, on this one, this game is Budget with Ira. The 10. Have we got any 10s? I don't know if we've got any 10s. No, so we've got 2 5s. Yes, 2 5s in there. I made these prop notes yesterday. So 10 bank. Oh, there's another 10. And I don't have any 10s. And this has got 1 in it, so 10 to bank. Oh, I've got no prop notes left. So I'm going to need to maybe put 10 there. And then I can cross that out once it's 30. Oh, 10 goes there, and there's 11 in there. So 10 to the bank, and £1 is prop. And this one has 20 in prop. I'm going to have to add this because I'm filming with my phone and I don't have a calculator. I'm going to need to add this up in my head. So that's £100 in prop. Right. So I'm going to get this awful scribble of a paper. I'm going to just go off and sort out this noise. It was the battery radio telling me to turn it off because of the battery. Right, so we have in bank 5, 15, 25, 125, 130. 130 to the bank. So 5, 10, 20, 30, 130. So flights 130, and in prop notes we've got 10, 30, 44, 45, 65. 65 in props. Okay, so that was so I put 160 into my flights in one go, and then the rest of the money so the 35 was from last month, so I took it all out and played a game with it, so you'll see that on another video. Right, next, so these are the games. I'm going to leave that in there. Am I? No. So this is Holy Guacamole, and we've got no 10s. Oh dear. We got any 10s? Hang on, let me have a look at this. This might be a 10. Yes, it is. So let's do this one. So that's got 10, 25. So if we put 25 in here, like that, and that is the moon. So that has 15 going back to the bank and 10 in prop notes. So it's got now 25. And then if we go back here, this is Pixel Perfect. We've got 10 going to the bank, which is this prop note. There we go. Right, so rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors has 40. Wow. So it's got 20 going to the bank, and it's got 20 in prop notes. So that makes 40. It's going to be interesting adding up these notes without a calculator. So this is the... Oh, I've forgotten the name of the game. This is by Budget with Ira. Most of these are by Budget with Ira because I did a big order. Oh, I've forgotten the name. If you want to tell me in the comments, that would be good. So we've got prop notes. So we've got 10, 20, 35 there, going back to the bank. 35. That's a game. I can't remember the name. And then we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in prop notes. And I haven't bought these back from my stash yet because I don't have any 5s in it. So they're staying in there. So we've got 35. So we need a 20, 35. No, we need more than that. It had 15 already in it, and it's got 35 going back to the bank. So 30, 45. So 20, 45 in there. Oh dear, it must be a bit early. Maybe I needed 2 caffeinated coffees this morning. Ugh. There we go, yeah. So that's 45 in there. And then Pond Life, this has got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 pound. Going back to the bank, 20, oh, we've got some 30s, 30 pound. Going back, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in prop notes. I need to put some 5s in the prop notes, and I think this one's owed. It's owed $1, so there's 5 in prop notes, and it's owed $1. And I think that's it now. There's 2 weeks left to record before I go overseas. And I think that's it. All the cash taken out of my account. So this, in theory, should be all the money I put into my savings last month from my first work paycheck. Just organising it. That dog's still going out there. Dear me, it's terrible. In the summer it was bad when you had your window open. Right. So we're going to leave that. We're going to add this up if we can. So 20, 35, 55, 75, 80, 90, 100, 230, 250, 285, 315, 315 perhaps? Oh, we'll find out. So 10, hang on. To make a fan for the screenshot that I will do for the thumbnail. There we go. Okay, so 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 82, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 230. Well, that's very different to the 300. So 20, 30, 20, 35, 55, 75, 75, 105, 205, 105, 105, 110, 20, 130, 230, 250, 315, 20, 40, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 82. I'm doing something wrong here. 15, 20, 25, 30, 230. $20, $40, $60, $80, $95, $100, and $5, $10, $200. Maybe the flights was wrong. Maybe it wasn't 130. So let's have a look. 5, 19, 29, 39. Yes, see, there's the prop. So it was not. It was... Oh. You're all shouting at me, aren't you? Going, you counted 100 prop. So, bank 5, 10, 20, 30. 30 back to the bank. So this is 30. So that's right. So it's 230 going back to the bank. And then prop notes over here should be 120, 35, 55, 65. 165 in prop notes. Right. Should we start again? 20, 40, 60, 75, 75, 105, 105, 110, 120, 130, 150, 150, 155, 185, 2, 15, maybe. Let's see. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There's 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, and 15. Done. I can hear you all going, there you go. So that's to go back to the bank. And then already in the bank is those, which we will add up off camera and then do that. So that's going back to the bank to go into a savings account so that I don't spend it while I'm on holiday. And I will see you in the next video. And you will see this again because I'm going to do the last 2 films for October, which I will set to play whilst I'm in Japan. So thanks for coming by. Hope you enjoyed that. I always love taking my money back out of the binders back to the bank. Is my favourite activity. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.